Welcome to the Passion Fruit Podcast SG. I'm Sif.
I'm Hakeem.
I'm Afik.
I'm Helmi.
And you know, in the past few years actually,
Yeah.
there's been multiple new rappers
Rappers.
that are coming up and making a name for themselves, right?
Yeah.
Like Young Raja, Fariz Jabbar,
Yeah.
Exo Breezy. But yeah, it's really cool to see the rap scene in Singapore, you know, getting bigger, getting more recognition, right? But I think people should realize that there's only one person suitable enough to sit on the Singapore rapping throne.
Of
And
course.
he's been sitting on it for at least 10 years. Ladies and gentlemen, rap bros and rap sisters, let's welcome the king of the 6'5" rapping scene, aka Robin Hoodie, the one, the only,
Akeem
Jahat.
Jahat.
He's just only saying that so he can get me on this podcast. He's gonna say that to every rapper, right?
No lah, definitely not lah. I mean, I'll change it, of course. But yeah, man, welcome to the Passion Podcast show, man. We are so
Excited.
We are excited to have you here, man. Like legit, when we got the message from the IG story.
Oh yeah, you're consistent asking me again and again about this question.
But really, man, we didn't expect you to to reply at all.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, okay. It's mutual. It's like, happen today, let's go.
Yeah, but how do you actually, like, you know, when you keep on doing the IG story, like what made you think people would actually, you know, DM you a lot? Like what made you go into that path of like connecting to people on IG story or like Instagram in general?
First I don't think I don't like, not say waste my time, but I don't take a lot of time thinking of what people would think. You know, I just to me just create that. The whole reason why you don't see me in a lot of interviews because we can do it on like IG story, you know. Like it's a form of interview already, and it's more intimate. And even if they ask the same question again and again, some people are new there also.
Yeah.
So for me is I don't like social media, to be honest.
Oh,
That's good though. I don't like it. It's penat.
yeah. Social, you don't the socially. You feel tired.
Almost fake
Yeah.
Like, of course I won't show you the korek hidung videos and all. You know what I mean? Like
There's like the upkeep.
Then there is this alamak nak kena tunjuk ni, like I'm not a model. But then like unless I have to like post for a product, then maybe okay lah. But kalau selalu macam buat rap sial.
Tired.
So the Insta story ones especially, I love doing the questions because the followers, the listeners can actually ask me directly what they want to ask.
More personal.
At the same time, so I get to control lah. There are a lot of questions that I don't answer as well because some people can be a dick as well.
Serious
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
it's more dangerous to do this with you all because I do not know what's going to come out from your mouth. You know, and I cannot punch you. And like, you know. But with them, it's like tak melayan lah.
But how bad will the questions go, yeah? Like,
Super bad.
Rabak gila lah.
Can get crazy, bro. Because I think they're just trying lah. And the other part is like, I think it takes a lot of understanding and discipline of knowing that it's text. So you see these words, right? But they could be like, bang, muka ninja turtle. He's doing that, you know. Like, and then like, actually it's funny because I sometimes want to like reply like, yeah, actually I don't mind looking like a Michelangelo. You know, so I draw Ninja Turtles, but at the same time like, try ko. Tak melayan. Let's go answer like the questions.
But sometimes, right, macam you remember, like, okay, not remember. You know, sometimes when you get text messages from some people, like you don't know the tone.
Yeah,
how the
I
person
don't like
is,
text. I don't like messaging.
Yeah, so
I hate it.
like,
So
you know,
I send you all the voice notes.
yeah.
I tell you like, I'm okay. I'm good.
Yeah, I think if you were to send text, right, we were like,
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
Because of
My bad.
my face. Like if I don't smile, you would think like, oh shit.
Okay, cari pasal.
You know, so I usually do video calls also. With my friends, they're like, "What's a video call?" I'm like, no, just to tell you, like I'm okay when we talk. I just want to make you smile and like.
Okay.
Because if we spoke for a while just now. If you only hear that in text or you see it in text, the white thing I speak, you would actually think I'm trying to do like an Elmore or something like that, you know, pull up like. But actually, I'm just like, it's not deep, bro.
It all comes down with how you talk also lah.
Yeah.
I think we also have a friend who likes to call.
Our member.
Yeah, one of our members, he really likes to call lah, but it gets annoying because we just ask him to just text lah.
But it depends on what you bring to the conversation also lah. I will not come and like, I'm not one of those guys who bring in boba song lah.
But because sometimes it's like it's small things where he will ask something, then he like, why can't you just text like a short, yeah.
Unfriend dia
But
je.
yeah.
Let's not gossip about him. Kesian dia.
No offense, Anas. Joking there, bro. But yeah, just move on with the questions lah. Yeah. So your name.
Yeah, so this is like the one thing that I've been I've been curious to find out, to
Yeah,
know
man.
and understand. So your name is Akeem Jahat, right? Your like stage name.
Yes, yeah.
So you've mentioned before that like the Jahat actually stands for like jalan ada hala ada tujuan. So
Actually, if it sounds better, if it rhymes like jalan ada haluan ada tujuan.
okay. So like
But you're not wrong.
yeah. So we want to know like where did you like derive that name, and like how, like what's its significance in like the way you live your life, the way you do your work and all that. Yeah.
Well, the whole Akeem Jahat thing came from the moniker lah. It's actually like a real life name already lah. To be, because pre-rap also I was called like my friends call me
Akeem Jahat.
Akeem Jahat. So like there were other names as well, but this was the
one
I
that
was
stuck,
known to do very like naughty things lah. I won't say bad, it's naughty. I scared my mom listen.
Naughty boy.
Like even like and at the same time also like I grew up where my mama is the type of mother. If me and my group of friends do something wrong, and even if I didn't hit honcho that shit or buat salah pun, or even if the kid hit me, I am still the jahat one. So she goes around like my son is the naughty one regardless. So when I it was a lot of story into one lah. So I try to make it as short as possible. Is I embraced it now because I came from just growing up not knowing that me and my brothers, like in a sense of where I grew up from, right, where I grew up at, right, in Woodlands, these boys aren't like budak-budak nakal to me. This is pre-prison, pre-tattoos, pre-gangster.
Macam the image orang fikir.
To me is we grew up together and they're like, okay, je lah, Saiful is a Saiful, Azizul is Azizul, Mazuki is a Mazuki, because they main bola and then grow up circumstances. But in we don't have like real like father figures. Our fathers, the common thing is our fathers weren't around to guide us as men. So we look up to each other lah. Siapa elder, abang. You know, automatically dia abang. So got into society. You know, eventually you hit the age where you go to work.
Oh yeah, adulting.
The just G's of the whole like tertiary school.
Yeah.
And then working and then seeing like, oh, this is, you know how people are just so prejudiced. And then you realize like, oh, where I'm from is not normal. I don't have normal friends according to society.
People like to perceive it as wrong.
So we weren't trying to be like bad boys or even now, bro. Like I like Pokemon, bro. I don't understand this shit.
Afiq also like Pokemon.
Yeah, so like I love cartoon. So I still like among these guys who these good looking guys, like you know how like marip lah kan.
Yeah.
I've seen sides of them yang orang lain tak, like I see them as sama je dengan semua orang. So when I saw the prejudice and I saw how nobody actually took the time to understand them, I'm like, you know what? Let's go represent all of us and trick the world that okay, budak-budak macam kita. So I didn't reveal JHAT until only in like 2016, 2017.
Oh wow.
I played along all the way. So these guys thought I'm like ignorant dude, right? Then all of a sudden the songs reveal, I'm like, oh, there's more to it. This guy has brains. This guy has the gift of the gap. Oh, kenapa jahat? And then one day I'm like, you know what? Jangan ada haluan ada tujuan. Because I realized also is because now I got to tell my friends, yo, don't make this excuse to keep going to prison or buat benda bodoh ni semua. Dah tak sah dah. You know, like let me be a possibility of like, let's go repent. And this is a story where the uncle story of the artist yang nak repent. Like I never thought you guys are gonna get it right now. Like the reason why I changed my habits and all because I'm still a Muslim also, no? You know, that's why you see like the earrings fall off and all, because I really hit the age where this thing is serious for me. My faith is for real.
It's like it's time to wake up.
Yeah, but I already knew it was gonna hit me.
I think everyone has that in their like indented in them somewhere. Macam they feel like aku tahu benda ni salah, but then like you still do it until a certain point lah.
And that was the cause of my depression, because I know something was wrong and I keep doing it. And then that's why I say like all these people coming to be like, oh, you depressed and all. I'm like, yeah, I'm depressed juga yang ada lah hidup. Dah tahu salah habis kita langgar kan. So when I start revealing the Jahat thing, it became so much better now. Like it's easier to just become who I truly am. So I didn't change. I just reveal who I really am after all.
Like you find your true self.
Like all these gung ho street dudes, right? That I used to hang out with, they are sweethearts. I learned loyalty there. I learned, and I go to the industry, I go to school and all. I don't learn all these things.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy, kan? Like I try not to curse around, but like it's
No problem, bro.
But in a sense, like it's super crazy. It's crazy how there is real love in a very violent place. And at this age kan, dorang yang repent, dorang yang tak payah tu sah. Because kita dah find out, kita boleh fight. But what's the harder thing to do now? Not to fight.
Yeah.
What's
Holding
the harder thing to make now? Do halal.
Yeah.
To do legal stuff. A peace of mind is the new goal.
The new
goal
trend.
mine now. It's not the trend. It's the thing. Like I wish we know all this back then. Instead of pursuing like just like random girls yang is gonna break our hearts anyway. Because dia pun tak tahu apa dia nak. We don't know what we want. We know what we want lah. But you know, like instead of being an ignorant guy who don't respect women anymore and like, nah, fuck, like that shit drives me crazy, bro. Drove me crazy once. So jalan dah haluan tujuan was a set up for myself
To change.
yeah,
Be better.
to show growth.
It's like the start of the revelation for you to actually, become you are all in a cocoon. I terus
Yeah.
26, 27
Dude, it's also an artistic direction because at 21 I can at 16 I can say anything I want. I'm gonna fuck your bitch, drink a liquor, motherfucker. I can do that. Nampak cantik lagi tau. 21 I can like, aku say go fuck your bitch without calling her right. At 23, 24 I say fuck your bitch. At 32 I still fuck your bitch. Like, jangan bohong lah, say you old, like you elder now, like you still haven't evolved from like. So the songs I put out cannot be
Constant.
yeah, like I can't be a 45-year-old guy and just watch Snoop Dogg. Semua tak nak cakap Snoop Dogg nampak kelakar ya buat benda-benda bodoh dia. Uncle duduk lah kan. Like,
but it become his thing really. So like everyone like accepting of it really.
yeah, but you clown lah. Yeah, but I'm not saying like Snoop is a clown, but like I cannot see myself being the. Kita grow up kutuk tau pakcik-pakcik rock yang macam macam kena beb. Janji rock kan dek. Kepala otak lah. Saya tak style saya pakcik. Just do it in tastefully lah. Like tone down lah kan. Like but subjective lah. Like I will want to also show the listeners the growth. So you can actually see like very early like from Seluduk and to Swang. There is that I got to talk about real things already. And it has to fit my age also. It's not a pressure, but it's naturally like
it's a natural progress.
Like I'm an elder brother here, bro, as much as so if I do the whole, if there's vodka on the table now and like kita hidup kena busuk je.
I would say as an artist, like when you do songs that are so like down to earth, and like when you listen back in your older age, you feel like, I went through that process. Like I feel good. I don't talk about stupid stuff.
No, I do, but then like I don't regret.
Fall from it lah.
Okay, I don't. At first when I remember performing like Rabina and Guadalupe, and like I'm very close to two of my niece. Shout out to the Alpha girls. That's what they're called. To my nieces. What scared me for a while was they were dancing to Guadalupe and Rabina while I was on stage. So I was like la. So everything is in motion, but my mind is stuck here like and
Your
it's
mind
like,
is like I done fucked up.
at age 7 and like 9-10 years old, and then like then like we didn't know it was going to usher them to the TikTok era and all. Dah kena batang hidung sendiri baru nak, right? You know that feeling? So that caught me off guard. So I went back to Malaysia like, like stuck this face all the way in the bus, in the aeroplane, in the studio, people talking to me, hey Kim, all of a sudden, all the things I talk about in the song is just not attractive to me because if I do image, if I catch my knees in a certain
way,
Trigger.
and I'm not one of those nice boys when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know, I still don't think I'm one of those nice boys. I just have more control now.
Yeah.
You know, like what if you bring back an Akeem Jahat?
Yeah. Betul.
Habis tak ada control man.
Ooh.
Tak nak pukul budak tu kan. Nak judge because they grow up looking at their uncle like cool.
Role model lah.
So it kicked in, then I had to learn how to forgive myself after that. Because I cringe at Ribina, bro. That is crazy, dude, for me to say that, right? Like I'm trying not to perform it anymore, but
Some people still want you to perform.
no, I still want to perform it because it's dope, boy. Like I still skillful.
Or maybe you don't want to make something, maybe probably a new song, probably something like Ribina. Is there in a way?
Okay, so
Milo.
Kopi sekarang kopi.
Tak lah, Syah. No, what I'm saying is I learned how to realize that every song is a time capsule.
True.
I'm not personally about it lah. So doing this podcast, explaining to this, and like people who listen to the song, like, oh, that was him in the time capsule.
Yeah.
So we can actually do an era thing on stage now.
Yeah.
You can actually see like, oh, there's the groove, and I'm just setting up for a very theatric punya movement lah for my shows.
In a way, boleh consider it's like a character of yourself back then.
Yeah, back then I didn't feel like it was character. Then until I got out of the cocoon, like you say, then I feel like, oh, you know what? If we had toys now, there would be the skinny Akeem Jahat, and then there would be a fat Akeem Jahat era.
Bro.
Then
boleh buat like the Mighty Beans also. Like,
let's go. Give me all your money. I go do it. I go give you back 3 times the money. Let's go. Call your friends all. Give me the money. Let's do the crowdfunding thing.
Let's go.
Mighty Beans Akeem Jahat. Let's go.
Yes,
Give me. Everybody's give me $500 each, and then we eat duit mainan and flex on people.
bro.
Let's go.
Can happen, man.
Yeah, because no other rappers would fluctuate their body and they have all these other things. Let's go, bro.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah. But just look at how interesting life turned out to be lah for me lah. So I'm like, I laugh it off and just kelakar lah. Jalan ada tujuan.
Alright.
Nice.
Right. So so you released a little song which is What Are We? First I want to know is the song considered like a feature or collab with Soul Dot?
It feels like a collab actually.
Does it feel like a collab?
It feels like a collab. Yeah, more than a feature. We initially the Leo from Soul Dot is the one who initiated everything. He was the one with the courage. He was like, yo, Kim, want to jump on track?
Were you like the first rapper like he thought of, or like have he tried?
The only one lah. So when he let me listen, like he didn't have to explain anything. I heard the song, I was like, yo, let's get on, let's do this. Yeah, it was one of the most pure and like sincere process to do also.
Yeah, because I find the songs like it's a bit like it can be like bit it's a more slow paced song, and then it's like usually your beats are your songs are like quite very boom bap kind of beats, and then when I hear you on this kind of beat, it's like it's a bit more like a bit more chill, and then with
You're trying to watch your words, bro. What say when you
and then with like Marian Carmel's her vocals, and then it's like it just fits perfectly both of you guys. Like, it transitions well when you start to rap in the song.
Oh yeah, but like the thing is, it's a hard song to do because, like you say, it's like you guys are so used to the boom bap thing, and all. Like, thank God I am not the type like, oh, I have to always support the friends. I don't care. I don't care if you don't like the song, then because I make music that I want. I'm like Prince. Like I make songs
You make
that
what
I
you
want to
wanna do,
listen.
yeah.
So if you like it also, okay, then I perform for you lah. Because I'm still a clown, bro. When you come to my stage. Right, y'all pay to watch me, sir. I have to work for all of y'all, right? Fuckers. No, but so when that song came about, it was susah pun nak buat lagu ni, and in English as well.
Oh yeah.
So and like if you hear the verse, I didn't go all baby under the face. I don't understand that shit. So I brought in like let's come in with a different perspective, a new skill set, a new level of other stuff. Second is like that song helped me establish the like, yo, I'm not with the whole gang shit like that. Like all this tough shit out of the way, dude. Like
Bring in more of those things.
yeah, because there are more people who are not represented, son.
Yeah.
You know, just regular men
Yeah.
who, or like men like this who aku suka dia tapi macam aku
I don't know what to do.
I don't like her enough. So I came up with an excuse for them to use them if I do, them if I don't. How to speak to a woman, because as we grow old, like all my friends are telling me like, oh, you can never win with a woman. I'm like, dude, it's not about winning. Ciao. In the most graceful way as possible. You know?
True.
But that's the verse lah. I'm not saying it's something I believe in fully. You know, it's just situational. So it wasn't an easy song to like get on right away.
I see. Okay, so this one is like I think it's more of like how you record your song. So in a way, it's like you like considered like a perfectionist when you're like recording your song. So like let's say when you're recording one of your songs and then you feel like it doesn't sound right, then you need to take over and over again. Like,
Of course.
so it needs to be like
Perfect as possible.
It's not as technical. It's more of a feeling. If it is not like the Michael Jackson thing when he says like if your own track don't give you goosebumps, it's not gonna give anybody goosebumps. So the whole perfectionist thing is quite unique to me because like I'm only going for the feeling. You can slur and all. Mumble rap is just like I'm a fan also. Like mumble rap just show you like Young Thug don't have to say like pronounce the word and you can like whatever. You're just like I get it. Like just like kena kan.
Goosebumps.
So always the process for recording delivery is always to just you know the engineers were like bro the take bro. We have our like Japanese enemy. Perfect. So the perfectionist thing comes from there also. So when if like you send me a beat or you send me a verse and it does not move me, then I can't lie to you lah. And like it does not move me lah. It's not perfect for me at that time.
Yeah, so it's all about the feeling lah.
First, only bro. I think a lot of people don't understand like the real world currency is emotions.
Oh yes.
It's all they do. They control our fucking emotions, bro.
Yeah.
If you don't take this vaccine, you are going to die.
But information tu salah pun. People trick you into all these emotions. So so if you guys probably heard this as well, like if somebody can control your emotions, they are masters.
Yeah. With all the McDonald's ads and those are all psychology, bro.
Yeah.
Like it looks good, but you know,
deep
sometimes
down,
it's just
but you still fall into the trap, right?
exactly.
Yeah. Even though actually ni semua trap. Sebenarnya nampak pandai je. Sedap lah benda tu. Nak cakap nak. Kan?
Yeah.
Correct,
So next question is I myself is like I listen to quite a few K-pop songs and I'm also quite a fan of like K-pop and K-hip-hop. So I heard from like your previous interviews that you're like a fan of G-Dragon.
Sure.
Yeah. So which song like probably made you fall in love with him?
Fantastic Baby.
Fantastic Baby.
It's my top 5 song. Super complete. Super complete. And I only learned about the songs because one of my colleagues from Soldot now, like one of my friends, the producer
Korean
from Soldot,
lady.
explained to me what the song about and the different parts of it.
Oh.
Dude,
It's complex.
I have goosebumps out. It's not complex. It's well put together.
I see.
You know, so like, and G Dragon has you know that feeling. And then we go back to I don't understand the word of like Korean the language, but like just listening to him go like, and that verse, everyone does different things. Like this is a Frankenstein song. This is sounds so good. From da di di da da
Ali twisted in it, and
and then goes to a kid song where he goes to da da di na da.
Yeah, and then last.
I found out that one is actually budak-budak dorang punya lagu. They
Or
are
like the
folk song.
children
song.
Oh.
And then with the whole they did the old Wilson in music that wow fantastic baby. Right, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't know like everyone else also like noticed Owen Wilson do wow until last week only, and then you have this. I was like, yo, shit, everyone's the same after all.
Actually, now that you mention it, I also just realized that they did the old Wilson.
Yeah, wow. Wow. I love it.
Yeah, it's truly a masterpiece lah.
Masterpiece,
Because since like because I thought like since you're a fan of G-Dragon, then you also did like your own version of one of his songs, which is like That XX.
Yeah, Sundarela.
Yeah, so like I know it's like I think the song is like about. I think you're talking about like some girl. Was it like through experience or like it's just like
Through experience.
through experience.
How this song came about is, I love this question. I love that you talk about this song. I came up with this song because I went through like a super heartbreak as well. But I just couldn't write it because I don't understand love songs. Bodoh yeah. It's like getting a tattoo of the guy or the girl on your body like that lah. Like you know like we had this conversation about like how Taylor Swift sings about Jomia. Macam apa je like tak payahlah bitter sangat kan. Bodoh like tak payahlah macam nak dedicate lagu this broke my heart. But I appreciate when other people do it. But to me it's just
It's not your type lah.
tak saya aku nak draw komik saya tak ada masa saya you know.
Rasa you feel cringe about it.
I do. So that song is a borderline cringe because I saw my friends, 2 or 3 of them at that moment, around my age juga, and then like I'm already at the let's go win a Grammy mood. So I'm still doing this till today tau. So at that time, diorang pun macam, oh aku nak buat ni juga, aku nak nyanyi nak ni. They have their macam yo ambition juga lah like me. So yo so jadi rapper. But along the way dia macam, Fras. Fucking 2012 dia masih pakai word Fras. Bapak was cool lah that time tu kan. So I sat down and said, Afsal.
Perangai irit.
That was then my era lah. Okay. So what happened is I met him. So I used to be in that phase also where and empathize him lah. Macam Afsal sedih. Dia tinggalkan aku dengan lelaki lain. Then in my mind it's like, okay kesian. Get up, let's go get some vices and just give each other advice that we don't even take. Okay, so dari macam dah seminggu lah, 2 minggu, 3 minggu, and this guy is an effective person tau actually when it comes to work. And because of the whole idea of like disappointment, disheartened, and whatnot, like it's distracting what we about to do lah. So I noticed like kenapa Muhammad ni asyik just go into the spiral and the cycle. And at the same time also I'm trying to be sensitive about it lah because it's feelings.
Yeah.
So I caught him with his iron phone. Every time he sits down lepak with the vices kan. Keunggulan cinta dari sinar mata. All the songs about breaking up, all the Malay songs, the shit we grew up to lah. Our parents for that shit entah year, and even we know that shit. And melody dah lah sedap meleleh kan. I think she's gone. No, macam dope. What happened to so I was like, oh wait, cannot. He's not in a party mood now. So and I saw 2 other guys going through it also. So dia dah jadi wabak tau. That was the emotional COVID. Emotional COVID. Like it was the H1N1 virus lah. Dia macam Muhammad ni break up. Habis ada trend. You know, you realise back then like if one person break out, everybody break out also after that. Then that dude is like what?
The breakup season lah kira.
Dia macam
What the?
Habis kau tak boleh relate lah.
Tak boleh.
Totally clueless.
I'm just too fly for that shit lah. You know? I already made up my mind like the audition never gonna affect me already. Because I want a Grammy lah. I will keep telling them ni cerita Grammy tak okay, ciao. You know, then they're like dia nak Grammy dia. You know? So I went home and realized and I heard the G-Dragon song. So it means that beach or something.
I think it's like it's either he's like referring to the guy or like the girl lah.
So it is a song about addressing the significant other or the significant other situation lah. So I don't know like why don't we have like there was a song growing up 2004 and whatnot lah when I was in secondary school. It's called Fuck You by Emon. Fuck you night baby and don't want you back. So I grew up to the hip hop where the guys and the girls diss each other like tak ada kau punya self-worth ada. You leave me or whatnot right. I moved on. I'm always doing better. So I was in a situation where I got cheated on and they all got cheated on also. So we need why you feel bad when your girl cheated on you and then you disheartened? It's a favor, bro. Like this girl did you a favor, cheated on you.
So you won't be the
No, now you can have 6-7 numbers without commitments, yeah. Yo, I tak ready lah, tapi kita boleh keluar.
Fair enough.
6 times, 7 times, and like, boring. Like, that's a favor, no? Because this girl is probably like, okay, I already. And most relationships, to me lah, is the, you commit already, alamak dia macam, alamak aku dah cakap I'll be with you forever. Halfway ada paitau sikit tau. Dia cakap, tapi awak hidup cantik. And then we are at a certain age, at 20, 21, 22. I mean like, it's not a time to settle down yet. I haven't seen. Baru awet Melayu saya, belum kena Brazil punya. Right, like it's kampung punya cerita tau. So I'm telling them like, dude, you know what? Here's a song. So when I play Cinderella to them, I sent to them. This is before I came out with Seludo. They say thank you lah.
wow.
Alali ada self worth. So, cik, gua champion Jack. Gua champion kan. Lu champion. Lu jangan dengar lagu-lagu gini lagi lah when in the wrong situation. So I realized that from the Cinderella, the XXX, that you can actually reprogram yourself with what you consume. It's an MK Ultra thing.
Program with emotions.
Yeah, it's the currency. You know, and that song is made as an anthem to tell people, yo, you're not the only one who got this. All of us got heartbreak stories lah. Our version of it is just different lah kan. But the bounce back songs, we don't have that. We don't have enough of that Malay boy with the, oh, you cheat on me. Next lah. No, the line. Or create your own line lah, whatever it is lah. Live a happier, more grateful life. The girl did you a favor, bro. For cheating on your ass. Next.
Yeah. So okay, because since you've heard of Jijagan, so have you heard of like any other like hip hop artists or like?
I really like at the time the Illionaire guys.
Oh, Illionaire.
I like. I do not know the name.
It's Doki, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Doki also. But then there's this song called Parachute.
Parachute.
I'm trying too much.
Okay, I think that is Code Kans, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know your shit. Yes. I love those guys. I like Girls' Generation.
Oh, he also like
The Devil
you're
Run.
saying all the right words to
Yeah, but that one and then like that's my like I'm not like super K-pop fan. I'm a Big Bang fan. I'm a G-Dragon top project fan. Like like more of a Big Bang. I would just there is an event. Like, I know Blue and all this songs. Just sedap lah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So okay, I understand. So you just focus on one lah. Yeah, but you don't probably like.
I followed. Vicariously, I follow Big Bang.
Okay.
Still waiting for the comeback.
Yeah, actually, I'm grateful lah. If they never come back, so like they affected me very well.
Yeah.
Impactful.
Yeah. So okay. So I think in like some of your songs, like probably like maybe your performance, you have this like slogan. It's called "Suka Hati Nenek Gua" or something. Like are you okay? Like tell us about this.
It's nothing.
Yeah. So probably like what was the like meaning behind like Suka Hati Nenek? Because usually people like like the Malay slang or Malay twang, people will say like suka hati gua lah apa, but this one you edit instead of gua like suka hati nenek gua or something.
Yeah, do as you wish that's what it means. I do whatever I want lah.
But what's like the addition of
the nenek one?
Yeah.
It's just Melayu kreatif gila kurang ajar kan. Like it's like kepala bapak kau lah.
Okay.
Like you want to make it your own.
Yeah, it's somehow we kita Melayu kurang ajar tau ini jokes. But like, then I heard it from my sergeant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, shout out, you know who you are. and then like he's friends with like hip hop guys and everything. So every time I'm like, and then I as a soldier in infantry and I used to be the macam malas lah. Pergi buat convoy. Tak nak lah. Then so he eventually become like suka hati nenek kau lah. Suka hati nenek korang lah. Suka hati nenek. So it becomes part of our vocab to say macam suka hati nenek lu lah Syah. Suka hati nenek gua nak buat ni benda. Duit gua, you know. So suka hati nenek, it becomes this thing where, it's just but actually quite interesting. Why nenek?
There was also wonder mak kau hijau tu apa? What was it?
It's something like that lah. But but it has a ring to it.
Is that for to it. Like,
But actually, there's a deeper story also lah. I look up to my grandma, and my grandma do whatever she want gracefully.
oh yeah.
And she always say, Akeem nak buat je lah. Rasa nak buat. Then she always say, she never stop me. She will say, to understand the situation, the repercussion will teach you the lesson.
Oh yes.
So suka hati nenek lah. So it became that also. That's why like the drawing is
Yeah
the
lah.
grandmother with the vices and all, dah tua but then go all out. That's not reflection of my grandma. It's just me and my idea of, I do what I want.
Okay.
You know, and I've been doing that ever since.
Dope.
Whatever I want.
Because I can agree. It's like very like Malay creative team. Because I know like
Creative lah Melayu.
even Malays like use normal objects as an insult. Penyapu lah, mangkuk.
If you watch if you see all the guys elder than me, right, the 40s, they always do these Piramli jokes that you all never get it. Ni bukan nasi, ni nenek kau. Like why the reference nenek, you know? Like, but it's funny.
It's a cult classic ah. And it makes sense.
It's our thing. Kita je belum decode macam why nenek. Ni bukan nasi, ni nenek kau. And it's funny, right? It's just something in the phonics, right? It's just kelakar doh. Tapi kita macam apa sih ya?
It catches you and then like it takes you, like makes you taken aback like
Yeah, like you know we grow up the Western shit with like punchlines and all, hip hop and all. Macam dia complex kan. Tapi Melayu to make somebody laugh is that small kid punya video macam diam kepala bapak kau. It's funny. Why is when a kid say kepala bapak kau, it's funny. It's rude, yes I know, but like why funny ah?
the delivery I think the delivery.
I think Malay people, I think kan, kita punya humor is because we are known to be like orang-orang yang beradab, budi kan. So when somebody kurang ajar kan, kita macam zia kelakar je. We are so jakun when somebody kurang ajar.
Ada balance ah. Like adab kan, you have to have the comedic factor also to balance up that one. Yin yang ah,
Banyak kau punya balance is an excuse to be kurang ajar lah. Right? You think about it lah. Kau orang
You
gila.
flip the switch lah kira.
Yeah, but
correct.
it's because it means right in our DNA we're not used to kurang ajar to each other. Kita sensitive. So when shit like that come out from our mouth, kita macam and maybe it's a coping mechanism to like kurang ajar tapi make him look good so he's funny. But no, some people is about to. Then some people capitalizing on it now, which is quite fucked up lah. Kepala bapak kau is funny sah. Oh mak kau hijau, like.
Yeah.
Kan kita
Doesn't make sense ah. But it's funny ah.
Yeah.
Okay lah, we move on from the mak kau hijau and all that.
Yes sir.
Yeah, so we want to know who or what got you like hooked into books, because like you are. We know like books and like the writing craft is something that you take like really like seriously. Which is one of the things that you use as an inspiration for your writing.
I've always loved books since like.
Was it like a organic thing or like someone introduced?
No,
It was
organically
organic?
like I can remember the Enid Blyton
Ooh.
books and all like
Yes.
at
That was
my
the
time
shit.
it was a hardcover and
Yeah,
all,
bro.
right, the Ladybugs and all.
Yeah.
So just memorizing Red Riding Hood, Three Little Pigs, Ugly Duckling. Those are stories with plot twists and whatnot already at a young age. So
Actually, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
and I've always loved reading because it actually trains the imagination. Yeah, I don't read for like dumbass motherfuckers think like you read that's why you smart. No, like I read for the stories.
Yeah.
Sama je macam tengok movie but my rendition in my head. So like
It's how you capture what the writers are writing.
and I think it's super powerful how just words je tau boring lah benda tu.
Yeah.
And oh shit. Like it just get me to another place.
And it develops in terms of like the way you imagine the thing like differently from what other people perceive. Also. So it's a whole other different like medium of storytelling.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes like some people they develop movies from books, right?
Yeah.
So for those readers, if they were to watch the movie, they
Read
might
the
be
book first.
They might be disappointed.
Always read the book first, and then when you watch the movie, don't expect it to be like the book.
That's true.
Be grateful that it's an alternate.
Same thing like comic stories are like comic books and the superhero movies. it's a whole different take.
Different budget.
Yeah.
The budget when you read the books is different.
Yeah.
They can make 3 dragons appear.
Yeah.
But the budget in a movie is kita cuma ada budget untuk 1 dragon lah dalam movie ni. You know. So read the book. You can actually add 30 more dragons to in your head. Yeah,
That's true.
I wish like more people like you guys who understand what I just said.
Yeah, like the imagination is priceless.
The shit inside your head, the movie in your head is vast, bro. Like we are all idea people in this world. It's just that all you need is a pencil and a paper or anything blank like this, and just draw your ideas out. Kena the person who never had the idea before, like projection, dude. Like you. That's why I say like nothing is deep, bro. Like right now, the 5 of us, you guys are looking at me waiting for an idea to come out. Right, just taking my cue from what to do or say next. But if I write it, then like, hey, dude, actually we can expand from it. You're just waiting to expand from what I just said.
It's
there you go. Like you know how much power we have.
It's a creative thing. Like how you derive from one thing. Like we can say the one word, let's say bottle. And from there people can like branch out from wherever.
As a rapper, I would try to rhyme it as much as that. You know, like it depends on what you like. It boils down to what you like. So books have trained. I use books is like going to the gym. Mental,
it's your mind gym, mental gym.
But not only books, just as reading, like just reading science or like subtitles,
articles, all also. True.
Subtitle. So anime all the subtitles.
Yeah, that's why like why you think like the new hybrids of like dulu orang Melayu mana suka bawa English sangat, and like, we're not so well versed in this language kan.
Sekarang terbalik lah.
Because diorang dah macam minat anime, and in order to read macam alamak tengok Luffy and One Piece berbual English dah bodoh lah. Correct. Like we want to macam apa dia cakap okay. You know like Sanji berbual Melayu bodoh. You know like I grew up
tapi kekek.
Ada bro, ada. It's like I grew up to Doraemon bahasa Melayu. That's why I can speak a certain Malay language, and like I learn like 3D is kantabayang.
We didn't know that.
So if you watch scientific shows in Malay, you learn scientific terms in Malay lah. So I watch Doraemon just to learn alat sulit.
Tapi you know Naruto, right? They got this jutsu. It's called Shadow Clone Jutsu. I don't know if you heard it.
No.
Okay, so there's this one Indonesian punya manga that translates Naruto in Indonesian. So instead of saying Shadow Clone Jutsu, which sounds cool, theirs is bayangan jutsu. It's like sounds so.
I can relate to that when I read the this one, the Dragon Ball one.
Shit.
Yeah, I grew up to the Dragon Ball in bahasa Melayu, the Majin Buu era.
I love it.
That must have been a shit show.
The comic is so much better than the show lah. Adakah Goku akan menang Vegeta dari minggu ini?
The voices
tak payah lah. Just go to Apollo. Let's go Apollo. Let's go there. You know? Let's go next week. You know, asyik nak kena. Kuasanya terlalu banyak. Diam lah. Just fight lah. Bapak kau.
So actually they should add like the Malay twang into like the.
Tak boleh. That's national TV RTM doh Malaysia lagi.
We do bro.
Okay.
Tak yalah. I think like if you guys become like less if you watch your words, you will go far.
Okay.
Look at artists like me who say whatever they want. There are so many opportunities I cannot get.
But I would say you go far in your own personal journey.
A different life. I want to live a different life. Yeah. I if I ever have money, I will act as poor as possible.
Oh, okay. So like frugal life.
Oh, you attract stupid flies, bro. When you do shit.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Human instincts like they will go to something that is very like trendy and even more niche, I would say.
Yeah, people who got nothing always act like they got something.
That's true.
Always insecure.
Yeah.
Insecure,
Yeah. Yes, I confirm you this story.
Okay.
Go look inside yourself first, then you look around. There are things that we've been masking, like, oh, aku kena look tough, compensate for what?
Yeah, true.
Like, tak lah, just
Do
makan,
you
minum, just drink and like, hey, hi, want to laugh today? You know, like we are here because I just want to laugh with you all. I just want to have fun, bro. This is not a podcast, it's a party, my dude. Pizza, bro.
Pizza, bro.
Yes, sir.
Living the Ninja Turtle life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as a you like Michelangelo.
I love Michelangelo. I grew up liking Raphael, typically, not understanding anger.
Oh yeah.
But then I've always known the master is Michelangelo. And true enough, like if you guys are updated today,
Oh yeah,
Right.
he's the last one, right?
how come you like all my shit good? Got this. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
so Michelangelo, even Shredder in the movie say like, you are the one. Semua, Mamat ni, okay, Donatello has a stick.
Yeah.
He's
A distant one. Like, weapon okay but he's a techno
Yeah.
case,
smart,
right?
yeah.
He's more behind
And
the
then
scenes. Right?
Raphael has this sharp size,
Yeah.
two size, right? And the leader Leonardo has a katana.
Yeah.
Michelangelo has nunchucks, bro, that cannot kill people. Means this guy is strong enough to knock you out, bro, and kill you with wooden nunchucks, bro.
Yeah.
He has, and you know how hard to control something that is swinging or not.
Yeah.
And eventually, when they did the comic, The Last Ronin, he could handle all his brother's weapon.
yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
That's how strong it is.
All his brothers died, except for him.
Oh shit.
He is the master. He's the new Master Splinter. There has been stories. You take away Donatello, they killed Donatello a couple of times in the comics already. Tak kisah. You take away Raphael joined the Foot Clan. Nobody cared. Leonardo joined the Foot Clan or whatnot and down. Tak kisah. The moment they took Michelangelo from the group, Ninja Turtle means nothing, bro. That's the core member of.
He's the heart.
Yeah, and at the same time, this is the guy like, you do the man. Freestyle rap. Everybody eats pizza because Michelangelo got curious. The younger brother got curious.
Yeah.
Jom makan pizza.
Wow.
Everybody listen hip hop because Michelangelo decide, break dance right, and everyone.
Yeah.
Abang dia Raphael ada motorbike. Donatello has a van, a car and all. Leonardo is biasa lah. Dia macam, I cannot feel my brothers. You know? And then Michelangelo kat skateboard. Apa siapa Mamat ni?
The playful kind.
Yeah. He's a free
Free spirit.
Fight ketawa. Tak pernah serious.
Oh yes, yeah.
And always he's the like original enemy like turtle in the Western world lah. Right?
He's like the king. I would say.
Michelangelo is the hack, is the glitch in the whole show. I love how he's been written into the story.
Be Michelangelo.
And like among the artists' names also, like Michelangelo is like the rebellious goon, what?
Oh yeah. Like a bit lopsided if you were to compare it to the
other
actual
artist,
Michelangelo.
Yeah. Sama dia, perangai eccentric gila tapi master. Tak banyak drama.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't like. There's no drama about him. Like they just
Does
deal
his
with
shit,
it.
yeah.
Bottle up his feelings, take care, empathy. So I love because nobody appreciate Michelangelo as much as people who I appreciate Michelangelo.
Okay.
Nice.
It's been a long time since I've watched Ninja Turtle. Maybe I'll rewatch it.
Yeah, yo, Ninja Turtles is shit, bro. That's why I eat pizza because of that. Because of Ninja Turtles, I swear.
So if you never know what Ninja Turtle, you won't eat pizza.
Yeah, dude, I was programmed already. These guys keep ordering pizza in their show at the start of the. I'm talking about the 1989 one. No? I'm talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle era. You know, I grew up to the toys and I still have, bro. I still collect those things, bro.
Shit.
You know, I'm still a sucker for this shit, bro. Like, I'm working hard just so that I can go to the store. Like, I want this one.
Same.
You know, I'm just working hard because I'm still taksub with this shit a bit. You know, so like just watching them eat pizza, pepperoni. I decide lah, pepperoni is the shit lah. Turtle me pasal.
Do you want to own a turtle?
No, I don't. I don't own pets, bro. Like,
Afiq, he has a terrapin. Close to a turtle lah, but
yeah, I used to have all that, but like I'm leceh lah. I'm just a very solitary, like solidarity. How do you say the word?
solidarity. Yeah.
So then
Correct.
yeah, I'm like a very alone person. So like having a pet like will distract me also.
Or distract.
It will. Like at life around me will distract. Like this is not normal in everyday life.
Okay.
Yeah. There is a cat to like and you go be alone in like
So like no host but lah. Like when you think you have a pet you like I have
I
to.
get attached.
Yeah.
And the whole key is like I do not want to get attached to anything in life. That's my whole thing.
Except for your goal to have a Grammy.
Not even that. I'm not attached to it. Like it gets easier when it gets easier to do things when you are not personal.
Okay.
It just becomes like the whole Bruce Lee, be water my friend. Like,
Mm.
you maneuver easier because you're not like there's no gravity or anchoring. Like, well, you have to do this still. Like you're not so stubborn enough to run. Yeah, you degil, but you're not like the degil yang you are licik. You're not the degil. I want to do this. So insanity is doing something over and over again the same way, and when it does not work.
Yeah.
So I'm super sane and like just know that this doesn't. We go to the next round.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of like Grammys, right? Okay, in your perspective, right, are producers getting more recognition for like the hip hop industry nowadays? Like in the hip hop industry nowadays?
Not everybody lah. You know why?
Why?
Because everybody does the same music. Macam nak distinguish. Back then we had like Scott Storch, we had like Dr. Dre, even in America, like pre-Lex Luger and all. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but like Google it later. But this is for like just what I know. Like we had Scott Storch, the guys who made the NSYNC sound, so the lean back songs and all. You actually can hear the ta-na-na-na-na or Pharrell punya 4 count ding 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 ding. It's like producers know this, but today's music is so pressured into like we gotta sound like each other. So memang tak dapat recognition lah, the beat makers.
There's no like unique flair to what
Very
they do.
rare lah. Even rappers all sound the same, bro. Like, why do you think I like very quiet just watching?
Then what do you think about like EDM music?
I love video music.
Even though some of it, or most of it sounds similar. Like the
Yeah,
beat,
but it's not like it is what it is. What it's not.
it's a vibe. You would
It's
say.
just somehow like certain genre lagi penting.
Okay.
Important.
Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. But it does boil down to preferences.
Yeah,
I still like lyrical songs and wordy songs. I love ballads. So it's ballads.
Yes.
Things that make me feel. I love the reason why I go. My favorite song is My All. I keep repeating this.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey.
Ready.
Yeah, because I want to be able to do songs that hit that level. That macam mana Whitney and producer dia beat dia punya session ni semua can translate that over the years, and I play and then my heart go like like how do I achieve that in my own songs? Yeah, so
I see.
preference So the EDM thing also mood juga.
That song is not a heartbreak song.
Mood juga lah, depend lah. If you Romeo, then you Romeo life lah, pasal lah. But if you around me,
Suka hati ni
I'm gonna share you a new perspective lah. You know, like because bringing wrong energy to a room is, to me, is jahat lah. Tak baik.
Yeah, betul.
Yeah, don't be a rotten apple when around people who wants to do well.
Yeah, true.
Because misery love company, so watch out.
Oh, okay. That's a nice phrase. I always hear it from songs, but I never really actually dive into like what it actually means. But when you mention it, like, oh, okay, now it makes sense.
It's a real thing, dude.
Yeah.
Like you know, like all my life I know confidence because I have to teach myself that because I don't ask for validation from people. But and I never understood like friendship, a big circle. I do not have
Big circles. Yeah.
I don't have like friends in general. Like I only know about 2 people that I can say I trust.
Okay.
That I love. Like I can
Close to
trust
you,
if they're not here. You know. So, but I'm still giving chance to the universe lah, and God. Like I trust whatever the process is because I am who I am because of what happened. So I didn't know like being confident is sucky to a lot of people. People low self-esteem or look at it as arrogance. When you don't get involved with that shit and whatnot, right? Then they will come up with all this shit and like, alah, dia ni step aja. Padahal like, if you actually sit down with me, you're gonna talk nonsense like this. Like you will forget I'm Akeem Jahat. You know, but then over this I like, fine, I'm not gonna justify myself. Like this is the world helping me to filter out and not this time with motherfuckers who just want to use me and look at me ATM machine or want a verse from me. Most people just talk to me because they want a verse. Or they want to like bang on something. They want to be tell other people they're my friends. Just to use it for their own leverage.
Yeah.
So before that, I didn't see that. I was like, oh man, so disheartening. These guys, like they're angry. But then I realized they're bitter because I don't want to be part of their life, or they have no access anymore.
Yeah.
And then they get pressured by other people saying like, hey, cannot call him media. Dia sombong lah sekarang. Padahal is the I miss you all, but fuck off.
Yeah.
Self-validation.
Yeah,
that
I
they-
gotta go make new songs. Because I do this for people who listen to the song. You know, the whole being famous is not as important as the songs being famous.
yeah. I would say like even though connections are important, but it's the people.
Actually, tak lah, Cia. What the real connection is your connection with.
The craft.
people lah.
Yeah, it's crazy how strangers love you more than the people around you.
Yeah, true.
So there is a different kind of connection, right? And it's just everything goes out about business because of dah tak dapat dah ngada. Just people cannot see you doing better and also they call you names and whatnot. So quite fun lah now. This age, like I understand emotions and this control is just what a sexy game to play. Fuck you, I'm coming for all of you fuckers. I have a long list.
Let's go.
Naughty list.
Squatting in your chemotherapy.
Whoa.
Hollywood, let's help him.
Okay, like so speaking of that, right? Like okay, in the future, what kind of genres or like sounds would you like to explore in your arsenal of music?
Oh, I want to do dangdut.
Dangdut,
Yeah.
Wow.
Like straight on dangdut or dangdut?
Yo,
rap?
you motherfuckers don't notice like how like hip hop has become dangdut me tempo.
Yeah.
You hear the J. Cole album?
Oh,
The new
wait.
one, right?
You hear
As in
the new album?
Which song?
all?
All lah. Oh.
You notice like hip hop used to bob like this,
Uh-huh.
like this, and then all of a sudden now everybody raps like this. Then now everybody raps like this.
Okay.
Go and do your homework, bro.
Okay.
They are all rapping on some dangdut fucking BPM, bro. That flow is dangdut, bro. If I pull out now, like is
Like faster BPM, is it?
yeah, but they figure out something. The internet, the satellite is in your fucking pocket right now, bro. On the table. You think diorang tak macam after Rich Brian and Yuna from Nusantara happened? They like it was Indonesia. It was Malaysia, and then they accidentally found like how we accidentally found certain songs from like Kitaro and all. But yeah, macam kita came up with the idea. They do the same thing. Everybody's exploiting everybody. What?
Yeah.
So I think the dangdut thing should be established. For me lah, it's harder to do, but
But if you were to do it properly, I think it's
I'm figuring out because I do not want to offend. Like one thing I will never do is reggae
Okay.
okay.
ever.
Like you like spoil the culture or something.
I don't understand. I'm no. It's this is a funny story. Every time like artis yang datang, I notice this. Not the reggae artist, just people who don't do reggae. Alali nak buat reggae. Like I noticed that every time dorang dah macam hit a time where okay dah kau tak boleh rap lagi dah, kau tak boleh buat music, tak boleh nyanyi lagi dah. The last song will always be a reggae song. That's one song. And it's always stupid.
Why though? Like
I don't know, but I will never touch it because I respect the value because it's a religion. It's a religious thing. It's like it's a jar thing. It's a lion thing. I have no understanding. Yeah, I do not want to disrespect. You know.
I guess the apa namanya? The rite of passage.
Like you never go through it, so you cannot experience it.
I'll just stick to what I know.
Okay.
Then for like your dangdut, do you want to like incorporate that into like rap, or is it gonna be like a mix of dangdut or like rap?
I don't know yet. I cannot answer you. I'm just saying dangdut because it just came to my mind. So this is not a planned answer.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think dangdut has not been done. So like, I mean, I tried the classical ones. I love funk. I think it's harder to rap on funk. Maybe I let y'all listen to a new one.
Would you say like Bruno Mars kind of funk?
The Six Sonic, is it?
Yeah, we need our own funk lah. I'm still trying to push a song for us. Just not the language. Like we need our own song.
Melayu.
Not Melayu, more like
Singaporean thing.
not Singaporean, like Malaya nation thing.
Okay.
You know, like a
Malay
Malay nation. Like we 3 countries, you know.
Yeah.
Put together we are a Malay nation.
Yeah.
A Malay nation song. So our Chinese people are all Malay people also to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our advantage is like, why can't we put like an erhu in the song?
Oh.
Why can't we put like a
Bro,
tabla
I'm
in the
sucker
song?
for
And
erhus,
it's a Melayu thing already, because orang Melayu is kat sini je yang betul prominent.
Yes.
So we are the new race, bro, the lost race.
The Mayans.
That's why it's actually, at first when I'm like, oh, orang Melayu ni orang apa? Tak ada renaissance ni semua kan. I'm glad, bro, like, because now it's up to us, bro. 5 of us here can actually contribute to the renaissance.
That's
Ooh,
true.
that's true.
That's true. You think about it.
Our language is moving faster. Now there is a bahasa-bahasa. Like I didn't know like Kutuk Kana punya Melayu. You know all this old Malay and all library lah, like library Melayu. But I know this mat Melayu, and there's so many idioms and peribahasa. Hasil seribu daya by all means untuk berjaya becomes a thing. What like hasil demi hasil. I came up with that one. I came up with that. Now everybody's using it. Like I'm like,
then there's like variants
Shook
of it.
I think even like main.
like how Najib Ali came up with gerik.
Yes.
Oh.
It's a Singapore
yes,
word, dude.
Yeah.
Najib Ali came up with gerik.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like we use it like it's tak ada apa-apa. Harry Potter keluar muggle kat Oxford tak boleh pakai pun everyday life. Kau muggle lah. Tak ada magic sah. But Najib came up with a word called gerik, where gerik apa benda ni? Dia macam shook apa? Best apa? Before. Pre-shook.
Wait, Afiq, I remember your friend, there was a certain word. What was it? Shahdu.
Shahdu. Oh no, they're Malaysian.
Yeah. Okay.
Malaysian
So
term lah.
that's another slang
For
Yeah,
them,
but that's the best part. We have so many dialects. Like like Singapore Melayu, dialect sendiri. We are as good as like Johor ada dialect. Kita Johor pun cakap paiseh lah Syah.
Yes, correct.
You know they use word paiseh. They cakap, lama tak dengar word paiseh tu. They're so close to us. And then you go to Kelantan, they have their own thing. Like
KL semua kan.
you go KL is a different dialect. So you're just going there like, the Malay language is so diverse.
But I noticed like for Malay, our dialects are like very subtle like changes and stuff that we like,
tapi kita faham like pre street language and or rock. Actually it's the mud rock language, the Galus and the gang thing and semua. Pre that thing, we already have the Javanese, the Boyanese, these other things semua. And kita campur aduk dah tak penting macam nobody cares about.
We are all one lah right now.
We are all the Chinese guys also like wah makan lah. That swa is not even a Malay word, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, is it even a word?
Yeah,
It's not even.
wait,
But actually, it's not even a word. Right? Most of our language are expressions that become vocab.
Like the
Is a word, bro. Or like So when first time we were like it's a DK Barat thing gone into the street and then come back to like
become a slang.
bro. Tak takut just to say like I'm not scared. Macam apa-apa lah langgar. But it's we're there. We're going to this we get to change things now. And kita tak renaissance. Let's go make one.
Now is our time,
Be smart already.